If you've never seen a set of Uncut APBA Football XFs, here you go. Nicely alphabetized by conference. I believe they're bound at the end. And, the 85 set originally was a fairly common set, as I recall. Some folks, when they rip these apart, will round the edges. So if you're not sure if your vintage set that you purchased has the XFs, check and see if someone rounded the edges. I've got a couple sets like that. Of course, the perforated edges will be the telltale sign when you rip that apart. Right there, you'll see those little edges, unless someone rounded those off too or tore those up. But generally, you should see maybe a 4, maybe never a 5, but certainly a lot of 3s and 2s. I've seen kickers on occasion, and the XFs can really tell you the story of a team's injury troubles. If you see like a primary kicker or point kicker or kickoff specialist here, 85 Bears have the see a bunch of 3s here, and well, there's a 4 right there. Too Tall Keys has the V4 too. That counts, I think. So that's 4s are a sign of a deep bench. Kevin Brooks, Fred Cornwell, Yogi Jones, and Dennis Thurman. That should be the Cowboys. Steve Beck, John Bostic, Space Ghost Kofer. Got some good 3s here. You got Brutus Greco. Now, of course, in the early aughts, APBA was putting all the cards, the entire set was perforated, and you had to separate the sheets. Oh my goodness, Mossy Cade. Yeah, that was a fun time. Hey, you do what you got to do for your passion. 3, 3, 3. You can probably end 3 and 3. That's another strong set. That would be who is that? That's the is that the Rams? I think. It's kind of yeah, the Rams. There you go. Not bad. Moving right along. Let's see. Bess, Blair, Matt Blair. Should be the Vikings. Yeah. No other 4s. See if you see any Bs. You're going to see a lot of C-grade receivers in these things. Let's see. Moving right along. Bob Carpenter, C3. I mean, the Yeoman guy. Got a nice 2 there, and the 66. That's a good breakaway. Continuing. Greg Garrity, Dave Little, Andre Waters. Just a little tour of the XFs here. No 4s. V4 for the 3-1. Fred Dean, good old Fred Dean. Figure that's the Niners, yeah. And it's interesting, those 2-point differences in the V ratings are quite interesting. I've seen, I think, even a few 4-1, I believe. We'll note those in the handbook for sure. OCK's backup kick returner, TC backup punt returner. Got some possibly decent numbers there. Moving right along. 85, Jeff Bostic, Darrell World Grant. There's a 2-4. He's a 4 against the run, 2 against the pass. Very nice. Continuing. Whoops. Champ Dickerson, 3-2. Pete Metzelaars. The Bills are over here. Scott Kreiner, QB1. Was he a holder? Who knows? Certainly wasn't throwing the ball. There's great numbers there. Let's see, has another 4-2. So the defenders are getting 4-2s, so that kind of counts. Well, definitely counts. Rick Dennison, a 2-4. So there you go. Pass run. Always pass run. I've always said I confused. I always thought it'd be run pass, but everyone's got a preference for method of play, or rather style of play. That is a 3-1. Thought we were going to see a 5-1 there. Nah, there's a 1-3. And of course they split the difference. So with the 2 as the main grade, it's easier just to use those quite often. I think that's probably why the company may be getting away from doing the V ratings. Haven't seen a B grade. Oh, there you go. Spoke too soon. BC, Ethan Horton, 2-point halfback, fullback. J3, BC. Okay, that's good. That's workable. Trey Junkin, 3-3-2. Greg Townsend is a 4-2, another 4-2, and is a QS12. So that's an interesting, and not a J4. So it's an interesting story. You got to figure, check his trajectory that season. Continuing. Lynn Dawson, James Lynn Dawson, 3-3-3s, threes all here. That's a nice, again, there's another good back there, a C grade, but a 2 at 66. That's workable. Good to throw him in on occasion. And we are at our last sheet. Let's see. We've got Tom Baldwin, Todd Banker, KBPB, there you go. There's one of your, there's a jack of all trades guy. Now there's a story that, the card tells you right there. 3-point tight end, 2-point fullback, 2-point halfback, 1-point quarterback, backup point kicker, backup punter. So let's hear about Victor Rocky Clever. We'll have to do a little feature on him. Scotty Campbell, 2-point quarterback. Let's get the 2 at 66. He could get you out of a jam if he hits that lucky number. Sackman Sims. Well, okay, sure. And Fred Small. There you go. Is that the last? Oh, no. We have one more page in the book of XFs here. Has a 3, a 3, a 2, a 2, a 3. Kellen Winslow. Wow. As an XF, he's a J4 there and a C. Wow. Yeah, it was a rough season there for sure. Eric Lane. Shelton Robinson, Dan Ross, and Bones Walker. There you go. We'll walk through some uncut XFs there. Now, remember, when they came out for the first time in 69, you would see just 4 of these, okay? 69 through 75 seasons, and 76 is when you see the 5th XF added, and that continues until the 99 set. You don't see XFs after the original 97 set, actually. So 1997 APBA set is the last time. Originally, the 98 copyright set would be the last time you saw XFs. In 99, the 99 season set, the 2000 edition, is when you started seeing the 3 generic cards. And starting with the 2000s, you started seeing 44 or more players a set, and the XFs disappeared. So, little history of the APBA Football XF with a little show and tell. It'd actually be fun to make a team, just play all the XFs. It'd be kind of like playing the Scabs in the 87 season. Oh, there's a project, see? Always a project in the offing. APBA Football XFs. Welcome addition to your sets. I wonder if you've ever won a game with an XF.